Mic check, 1, 2. Hey, what's going on, ecosystem? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. It is Tuesday Nights Live. My name is Jay. I'm your host. You know, my goal every Tuesday night is to bring you another trade show level business presentation to you wherever you are, because your automotive business deserves the latest in transportation news. And if you're busy, and I know you are, in a minute, I'm going to give the welcome show lineup. You'll be able to know what to expect. And if you're watching on demand, you can click in the video time code links below. Jump ahead to the sections that apply to you. Please leave a comment. Remember to like, share, tell your friends. Thanks for watching ATI. You know, Ty and I love to go to automotive industry trade shows. And he's usually at the exhibition booths having live interviews with companies. I'm here coordinating live Zoom panel discussions, and tonight is no exception. Ty, right now, he's live in California at the Finished Vehicle Logistics Conference, and then next week we'll both be attending the Used Car Week Mega Conference in Vegas, and we're pumped. So tonight, we're going to check in with Ty. We're going to do that in about 45 minutes, check in with Ty, spend 10 or 15 minutes with him, and then we're going to get the Used Car Week Energy Panel started. We've got Tim Scoutelas, Skye Haulman, Becky Anderson, John Robertson, Jose Delgado, Darren Kemper, and Jeremy Louisos. And there's a lot to talk about. We've got elevator pitches. Hopefully they're excited and ready to go. So please, join the live chat. Ask your questions, share your thoughts, grow your business, because it's Tuesday Nights Live on Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay, your host. Welcome back to the show. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. It is Tuesday Nights Live. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend the Tuesday night with me and the car hauling ecosystem as it continues to grow. Really do appreciate that. Listen, if it's your first time here, I want you to feel welcome. Please do feel welcome at Auto Transport Intel. Carriers, dealers, brokers, dispatchers, auction reps, OEMs, services, technology, equipment. Everybody is welcome here. Please say hello in the live chat, because we're going to go do that in a few minutes. We're going to say hello, put in your company information, whatever you want. Share it. Websites, phone numbers. Yeah, do that, because we're going to go into industry news. That is at the quarter hour, and front of the store, back of the store, national news, social media news. Got a lot to talk about, and then we're going to set up. We have two big events tonight, actually, and then we have a big week. This is actually, and next week's big too. We're going to start with Ty is live at Finished Vehicle Logistics in Newport Beach right now, and he's going to check in with us in 40 minutes. So we've got to be timely. We're on a schedule, because then we're going to spend 15 minutes with Ty. We're going to add the Used Car Week Energy Panel. Tim, Skye, Becky, John, Jose, Darren, and Jeremy. Yes, they'll be at Used Car Week. Yes, they've got a lot to talk about. Yes, we're glad you're here. So do me a favor, and I'll tell you what. Here's what I do want you to do is go ahead and, after you leave a like, thank you so much. You can click, share, click, copy, grab that YouTube link. It's still early. Send it to somebody that you know is going to Used Car Week. Man, are you excited? We've been cooped up forever? Dude, totally excited. And don't forget, go to autotransportintel.com, click on sign up, become an ATI insider, get on the email blast, talk to Ty, let us know how we can help you. We have a lot of work to do. So thank you so much for taking the time. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to be right back after this. We're going into the live chat, and I want to talk to you. Is your current vehicle imaging process producing inconsistent images? Frustrating? Time-consuming? At the mercy of another vendor's schedule? Well, it doesn't have to be. Black Widow Imaging provides a simple system to capture high-quality images of your vehicles in seconds. Simply align the driver's side tire with the floor stripe. Stop on the floor plate to scan your vehicle code and capture the exterior images. It's that easy. It's also equipped with an interactive 360-degree interior camera option so your customers don't miss any details. The results are fast, consistent 4K images that are delivered to your website in minutes. Let us show you how easy your imaging process can be anywhere in the global supply chain. Visit blackwidowimaging.com to schedule a live demo. Black Widow Imaging provides high-resolution 4K images for OEMs, auctions, dealers, rail, port, fleet, insurance, transportation, and more. Schedule your own live demo. Go to blackwidowimaging.com. Before we continue, mic check 1, 2, 3. We're okay. The audio's okay. The video's okay. Well, the video could. Okay. Okay. So here we are. We're in the live chat. Thank you so much. Look at that. John Cochran is leading the super chat charge. Thank you so much, John. And I saw that in there. John was in here first. He's on his way to Roanoke, Virginia to drop off 3 F-150s. You know, John, you're moving a lot of vans and trucks. That's great, man. I'd love to hear more. Tell us more. Do you have a customer, or are you just good at hunting for loads? Love to hear more. Now, we don't have dispatching live this week, but on Friday, on Cars on the Move, that's the place. Please do join us Friday, John. That's great. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Holy mackerel. Did you see this? Super Dispatches throwing down in the super chat. See you at Used Car Week 2021. Don't miss our workshop. Digital retail and wholesale logistics playbook for selling cars online. Okay, yeah, I didn't know about that. So thank you for letting me know. In fact, do you know which day it is? Do you know what time? If you do, put it in the live chat so we can make sure that we share that information. And by the way, do you know what is the hashtag? Is it UCW 2021? Is it Used Car Week 21? I thought I knew, but I'm not sure if I know, which means I don't know what I don't know. So thank you, Super Dispatch. That's really cool. And also, Super Dispatch was second in here. So clearly they will be at the conference. That's wonderful. Carlos Braxton, ACB Logistics in the house. What's going on, Carlos? Kimberly is in the live chat. Welcome to Tuesday Night's Live. Join us in the live chat by saying hello. Let us know if it's your first time here. That's a great point. I'd love to know if it is your first time here. Although I'm pretty keen. After 215 shows, I got an inkling. And we're glad you're here, so thank you so much. Silverman is speaking French tonight. What's up? Or maybe. Don't take cheap freight. Okay, thanks. And there you go. Silvermint's in the house. What's going on? Mark Grodicke, hey, looking forward to Ty's check-in. I know. So Ty, here's what's happening. The shows are also different, right? Digital Dealer was last month. Dealers, tech. Car Conference was in June. That was kind of auction, really auction-ish. And then Finished Vehicle Logistics is very heavy on the carrier and OEM side. Tech as well. But Ty was just saying there's a lot of carriers at the Finished Vehicle Logistics show. And then when we go over to Used Car Week, right, again, dealers, services, auto finance, and there's also a repossession contingent there as well, but not as many carriers. But what I say is it's an opportunity. I would do your SWOT analysis. Wendy of Delta Auto Transport is here. What's going on, Wendy? What is it? Strength, weakness. What was the other two? Daryl Schneider, Affordable Transport Solutions. Thank you, Daryl. Saying the company name out of Newport Richey, Florida. That's awesome. Okay. And the audio's good. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Very cool. Tim Scoutelas, it's hashtag used car week. Is it hashtag used car week? Or is there... See, it seems like now we have like general hashtags and then like specific hashtags. So it's hashtag used car week something? Just a question. Doesn't matter. It's not going to make or break the conference. I'm going to be there either way. Madden4302. See, long-time listener, first-time caller. Am I right? You don't have to answer that question. As I say to people all the time, just because I ask a question doesn't mean you have to answer it. I can live with that. Workshop will be on demand. Okay. Is there a link? Is it interesting? Keep on I would love to buy Beck a drink, says Mark. Great. Mark, are you going to be there? If you're going to be, here's it. Perfect. If you're going to be at Used Car Week, we want to know. We have to know, actually. Please do put it in the live chat. Send me an email. autotransportintel@gmail.com. You know, like I like to say, send in the news. Here we go. Send in the news. And we put the link in the live chat. Go ahead and send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. I try to check it periodically during the show. Yep, we got some folks joining in the green room, in the Zoom waiting room. Don't be shy about sharing your super chats. I know. I do. I get excited. I get excited. I get nervous. All of it. I feel it all on Tuesday night. And that's why, actually, I like doing these energy shows now ahead of the conference. Because why wait until the conference? I know you're excited. By the way, don't forget you can click plus save. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Let me turn that down. You can click plus save. If you don't have time to watch the whole show, it's a long show. I know. It's longer than some feature films. And if you don't have time, click plus save. It's right down below. It's over by the that like button that you just hit. Okay, really eating up time here, Jay. Somebody said on my YouTube comments recently, just get to the point. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Let's do this, and after this, we're going to go into industry news. We'll be right back.
How much time are you spending manually pricing out leads every day that are coming in 24/7? Can you really afford to be pricing all day and night? Time is money in the auto transport business. Everyone knows how crucial it is to respond as fast as you can with an accurate quote. Usually the customer is right in front of their computer and there's no better moment than in the moment or right now. All potential customers can now get an instant, accurate quote at your website and book the job right then and there. Sound too good to be true? I bet you're thinking, I can't trust an auto quoter to price my jobs. Think again. Transport Auto Quoter is by far the leading auto quoting software on the market and the only auto quoter with a pro version that comes preset with accurate pricing for anywhere in the US. So you don't have to worry about it. With our easy-to-use cloud-based interface and pre-scripted plugins to sites like uship.com and the TransportCR platform, you can customize real-time routes and pricing with just a simple click of your mouse. The best part is that no change with your current software is needed. Just plug TAQ in and start booking jobs. Carriers can easily plug TAQ into their current websites and start making money right away. I bet you're wondering how we do this instantly and accurately 24/7. Well, constant analytics is the key. Our PriceWatch team is constantly monitoring current market conditions, paying close attention to seasonal and quick-moving industry changes. At the end of the day, it takes a lot of time and data to maintain good pricing, time that most of us just don't have on a daily basis. So free yourself up. Using TAQ Pro is really a no-brainer. Save time and money, maximizing your leads and optimizing your online investments. You'll finally be able to sleep well at night knowing that TAQ is on the job selling for you 24/7. Never missing a potential job.
Provide instant, accurate quotes online with Transport Auto Quoter by Superflow Systems. Visit transportautoquoter.com. And thank you so much, Mark, right there in the super chat. Thank you so much. TAQ has easy-to-install APIs. Oh, for your site or CRM. Good to know. So, highly integratable. Transport Auto Quoter. Get the quotes. You could be asleep. Quote in your sleep. And Jeremy is here, and John is here. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the Zoom room in about 45 minutes. We're going to kick it off with Tim. And, and that's another thing. So do me a favor, everybody. And this is everybody, man. I mean, the world. Everybody should have an elevator pitch ready. And it's not something that you are, you're not... When the time comes, you don't get your cards out of your back pocket. You can, if that's where you're at, day one. But by day 100, know that thing. Say it in the shower. My name is Jay. Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. Right? Okay, that's probably enough of the showering, but you got the point, right? You know this thing cold, and have different versions based on who you're talking to, whether you're talking to an OEM or a dealer or an auction rep or a carrier or a dispatcher or the lady at the grocery store. She really doesn't want to hear about it. Okay, so we're going to go into industry news. Yes, we are. Okay, industry news. It is time. And thank you guys so very much for sticking around. And it looks like we're doing pretty good. Everything's on track. Okay, this is show number 215. Used Car Week Energy on a Tuesday night in a row. We actually started going live, just for the record. Just want to say this. Started going live every Tuesday night. It was just over 4 years ago. That's amazing. Amazing stuff. A dream come true, I tell you. And so we are, yes, we're talking about Used Car Week in Las Vegas. If you don't know, listen, if you don't know what's Used Car Week or you can't go, this show is ideal for you because you're going to learn all about it and learn more about maybe why you go next year. It's a long conference. This starts Monday the 15th, goes through the 18th, 4 days. It combines, can you see this? Combines 5 different conferences. Preowned Con, AutoFinCon, RepoCon, NRC, and they've added, I think this is new, Navicon, National Auto Venture Investors Conference, big part of that. And so that is what's happening at Used Car Week. I like to identify where in the ecosystem we are on this show. And I'm thinking Used Car Week. Services, auctions, dealers, brokers, carriers, all on behalf of the loads, the cars, the customers. We go back of the store, front of the store in Auto Transport Intel. We don't just stay in the back, in the transport parking lot. Because we're going to look around front. Let's see what's going on in the front of the store where they're selling the cars. Rinse and repeat. Let's go around and around because this is the year of the hybrid. Holy cow, what's 2022 going to be? The year of the nothing. The year of the shortage. The something like, probably, actually that's not bad. The year of the shortage. Well, wait a minute, that'd be, I don't know. When, I like to say when the auction is a packed house, you'll find Ty in the clubhouse. At TIE Transport Guy, connecting dealers, auctions, and carriers. It's a big deal for the industry and for those that need to move inventory. That's why we did, it was a few weeks ago, Dealers Acquiring Inventory. If you missed this show, check it out on demand. Remember, that's why you click plus save. You click plus save, and you put it in your list, and you watch it later. You have hours. This is a good place to start. Charge Across America. Did you know? I think is it over? Charge Across America. Let's get an update on Charge Across America. If you know something about the update, well, they made it. Number one, they made it, right? So that means there's chargers out there. Who knew? You've seen this. Have you seen this though? This looks like one of them crazy puzzles that you spend all Christmas trying to put together. Oh, no, that's reality. Congestion at the port of Savannah, that's not going to be good. Diesel shortage, not going to be good. In fact, look, did you see this? You can only get 60 gallons? It's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. Mid-chip shortage, BMW strips touchscreen functionality from some cars. That's not going to be good. Got to get creative. Shortage, the year of the creative. Shortage. So now we're seeing this in the news. Auto body shops face car part shortages and shipping delays. You got to be extra careful behind the wheel. Even more, look at YouTube, Fox, Local news, state of the auto industry. This is a YouTube video. Shipping issues, product shortages, crippling Southern Nevada car dealers. Where are the cars? Whole world's gone crazy. Okay. All right. I'm going to switch it up. We all have heard the news. That's a car. All right, and more. And it's a car fire. Why am I pointing that out? How about this one? 80-year-old Venice woman died in a crash. An auto transport semi-truck was parked in the right lane south of the intersection where the driver was making a delivery of a customer's vehicle. The woman failed to notice the trailer, stopped in the roadway. Why is the transporter stopped in the roadway? Okay. All right, so I'm talking about it because don't be surprised when you see this more often. Self-driving trucks are shipping cargo to Walmart stores. From warehouses to retail. Self-driving trucks. This one's called Gatic. You know, there's a bunch of them. So don't be surprised when you don't see anybody in there. Really, Jay? What a bummer. Yeah, well, 7-mile route to make deliveries 12 times a day. Anyways, how it all plays out, I don't know. But I know it's coming. So, it's news. If it's newsworthy, we're going to talk about it. Okay, next. How about this? Oh, you don't believe it? Autonomous bus could be transporting students by next year. Yeah. So it's not happening in 400 years. It's next year, or whatever. Next week. The year of the autonomous. Okay. VW's China partner is buying much bigger ships to transport cars. China's biggest automaker finalizing an agreement to buy 2 ships capable of carrying almost twice as many cars. Interesting. Will that solve our port crunch problems? I don't know. Carries twice the cars. Here's another one. Wallenius. Our friends. The Norwegian ship owner Wallenius Wilhelmsen, They got the 4th in a final series of vessels, the Nabucco, along with Tannhauser Titus Traviatajas. Carries 7,700 vehicles on one ship. Dar she blows. Okay. But at least, hey, anything's better than blogging for your car. That's funny. TeslaMotorsClub.com. Why get your car when you can blog about it? No vignette. Sorry, mate. Deliver, maybe. I thought it was on that ship. I don't know. Be great if there was some technology other than a blog post, but who knows? Carvana partners with Hertz for logistics and tech. Did you hear this? Carvana and Hertz are partnering nationally following a pilot in September to enable Hertz to utilize Carvana's online transaction technology and logistics network. Using Carvana's tech and logistics network, it'll allow a more efficient direct-to-consumer sales channel, giving Hertz the opportunity to reduce its reliance on wholesale disposition, just when you thought you had it. This is how you get your car shipping news, right? It's kind of a nutshell. Okay, Jay. You can put it up on the big screen, though. In fact, you know what you want to do. Here's what you want to do. Get ready, because we're about to play Are You a Car Shipping Guru with Larry, the Transport Auto Quoter Llama. Now, if you think I'm kidding, here we go. We have 5 questions every Tuesday night. It's just before 8:30. That seems to be about the time we start our questions. And you can go to dispatchcenter.com/Ask Larry. Play to win. So sit back and relax. Put another burrito in the microwave. Does anybody still do that? And get ready to go. Here we go. First question. Here it comes. Fingers on the buzzers. A blank has been inspected, cleaned, and any necessary repairs have been made. Are we talking about a detailed vehicle, a clean vehicle, a renovated vehicle, or a reconditioned vehicle? Good question, Larry. Nice. I'm going to go. I know what I'm going to go with. Do you know which one you're going to pick? Oh, I took it off the screen. Jay. But I do see action in the live chat. What happens at Used Car Week? Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you're... Thank you, Silver Mint. That's fantastic. Dealers get together to share ideas on how to maximize their profit and minimize their expenses with an exception of the overpriced vehicle. Yes, true. Yes, true. And there's so much networking that goes on. So it's really a trifecta. You've got the learning sessions, watch and learn, put a name to a face. Then you've got the exhibition booths where you meet companies face to face, get another opportunity to learn what they do instead of just guessing. And then the networking, which leads to business opportunities. Amazing. Becky has the answer. Right, Becky. Becky better have the answer. We're gonna find out. All right, I'm gonna put reconditioned as well. All right, and I'm taking notes. Because I can't change my guess later. Well, it's not a rule. I could probably do that. I might be able to swing it. Here we go. Question 2. What is the appropriate carrier pay amount to ship a 2018 Ford F-150 from Jackson Hole, Wyoming to Big Timber, Montana? Is it $500, $650, $725, or $990? Now, if you're in auto transport, you could probably make a pretty good guess. If you are not a carrier, maybe you're a dealer, you might know this, but you might be guessing, which is why there's Transport Auto Quoter. Don't guess. Although I might be guessing. Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole to Big Timber, Montana. I'm not going to pull up the map. And it's an F-150. I'm going to go with 725. Anytime you say Montana, I add $100. And if you say Wyoming and Montana are each $100, I just added another 100. I'm not going to go 990, but I'd like to. Yes, Silvermint's always right on, just spot on. Well done, Silvermint. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Jay, are you going to do these live games at the exhibition booth area at Used Car Week? I don't plan on it, but I'm not opposed to it. Question 3. According to KBB, which brand of SUVs retain the most value? Toyota, Buick, Subaru, or Ford? That's a good one. Is it Subaru? I think I'm going with Subaru. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Anybody else? Oh, John Cochran's got 990? Yeah. Because I said Montana? 1990. Okay. SUVs retain the most value. I did put the link to the podcast in there. Go ahead and if you're not already on the podcast, you might want to check that out. It's pretty sweet. Subaru, Honda. Oh, Kimberly's got Subaru. Silvermint's got Honda. Good job, Silvermint, because Honda is not up there. There's always one. Fly in the Ointment LLC. Daryl's got Subaru. There we go. Do we have another Subaru? We can call it a night. Oh, Carlos has Subaru. Perfect. I could be 3 out of 3 on this one. I never get all 5. That's never happened. Just took an F-150 from Mannheim to Florida and it was $975. Nice. What did you make coming back? Just curious. Not a commentary, just curious. Was it comparable? Because, yeah, nobody's coming north from Florida right now, are they? Maybe somebody. There's one guy. They call him a heat bird. Okay, there we go. If Skye Haulman won a 2015 Jeep Wrangler in a high-stakes poker game while at the Used Car Week conference next week, what would be the appropriate carrier pay to ship it back to his dealership in Redlands, California from Las Vegas, Nevada? 125, 250, 350, 480. That is an incredible question. Well done, Larry, the Transport Auto Co Llama. Fantastic. By the way, while you're answering that, don't forget, maybe you want to work hands free. Alexa, open Quotify, and she will help you. With just your voice, you can get a quote on a car. Don't forget to enable the skill. 125, 250, 350, 480. We are coming north from Florida. Oh, see, no, what I meant, Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. What I meant was shippers. There's not as many shippers. Are you? Well, and here's the question. Rather than just assume blankly, was it as easy to find loads going from Florida north as it was coming into Florida? Best question ever. Tim Scoutelas. And of course, the Silvermint's got $99. And well, see, here's the thing, Daryl. I agree with you. That's why that's a tough route, actually. And unfortunately, the comps are not what you want them to be. Now, Redlands, that's up north, right? From Vegas, I'll go 350. Jeep Wrangler, I'll say 350. It could be 250, especially Q4, normal Q4 this year. I don't know. No, nothing's coming out for that pays indecent. You almost have to go, but the exact. See, that's the problem. That's one of the things we talk about on Dispatching Live. Oh, I took that off too. Is that on Dispatching Live we talk about how strategies of booking loads that pay better than just taking some garbage or deadheading a long ways. If you're in a tough area, then you go, a state at a time. And much worse than last year. Really, and there it is, Daryl. Your boots on the ground. Are the rates worse than last year? Because if they are, that bodes bad for all. Okay. Carlos said 480. Here we go. Last question. Fingers on the buzzers. Which of the following features is available on a digital vehicle inspection but not available with traditional paper inspection? Customer signature, written damage description, geolocated photos, vehicle mileage tracking. Ooh, vehicle mileage tracking. I think that is the, what do they call that? They call it the Silver Mint? No, I'm going to go with geo. What do they call that? The red herring? Yes, worse and much less loads. Isn't that less loads, I believe, but low rates. See, because in regular, that's why we showed the port going crazy and everything. Everybody knows everything's going crazy everywhere, and yet in auto transport the rates are still bad. Wow. That's why Ty thinks something's going to happen. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna leave that there. Photos, exactly, Carlos. I go with photos too, because that vehicle mileage tracking, I like how it sounds real, but I don't think it is. So great job, Larry, and everybody for playing the rolled back odometer. You're right. That's a new feature. See that a lot on the load boards, allegedly. All right, but anyways, do remember, go to autotransportintel.com, click on sign up, become an ATI insider, let us know how we can help you, maybe even support the channel. Thanks for sticking around with us. We really do appreciate it. All right, 34 minutes later, he drinks the green ELD punch. He takes a break. He comes right back. Stick around because we got more part 2 industry news coming right up.
Are you completely stressed out from all the calls and the contracts and the verification of loads when nobody answers the phone? Call Murphy Auto Dispatch Services today. Murphy Auto Dispatch Services has over 15 years of experience in the transport industry. We are your office while you are on the road. We book, we verify, and we bill out your loads for you. We have an excellent accounting staff and an even better dispatch team. Give us a call today at 417-273-0021. Or if you want to email me, it's murphyautotransport31@yahoo.com. Give us a call today.
Auto IMS and ConditionReports.com are pleased to introduce the TransportCR mobile app. Auctions, consignors, and dealers who engage independent transporters now have an affordable tool to hold all parties accountable when unexpected damages arise. Inspection photos, geotagging, date and timestamps, and user-specific authentication all ensure transparency and accountability. Install the TransportCR app or contact info@conditionreports.com. An inspection, condition reports, and authentication tool holding all parties accountable. Install the TransportCR app or email info@conditionreports.com. Thanks again for jumping in the live chat. You've got links in there that you can that can help you. So let us know how we can help you. You got something you need to say? Let us know. Send in the news. autotransportintel@gmail.com. It is time now for part 2 of industry news. Here we go. First of all, I just want to thank you so much, Finished Vehicle Logistics, Automotive Logistics, for putting on Finished Vehicle Logistics North America, including Auto Transport Intel as a media partner. We sure do appreciate it. We appreciate the participation, and Ty is there now. And in fact, he sent me this. I think this is, he ate something, and he left a note. So it's official. Ty is there. And at Finished Vehicle Logistics, it's more carrier-centric. Equipment, carriers, they're there at the Finished Vehicle Logistics Conference. Ty got this when Black Widow was setting up. There's Trinity Rail across the way. And because rail, ro-ro, trucking, all part of Finished Vehicle Logistics. They're getting the stage set up. Look at that. Black Widow's up there, RPM, Proact, KHS. And there's Ty. That's Ty from Detroit, but we're going to be seeing more of that tomorrow and Thursday. Ty in front of booths talking to people. There was a golf conference today, and Black Widow and JMN. And I think Freight Verify also were winners at the golf tournament today. That's really cool. That's our friend Christopher Ludwig. He was on Auto Transport Intel on Friday on Cars on the Move. And there it is. There's the winning shot. Winning team closest to the pin with Black Widow. Nice. And so that's the same Black Widow. Yes, the Black Widow imaging that's been on the show. That's advertising. That is our friends. They share lots of social media with Auto Transport Intel in it. And there's Caitlin Shirk of Columbus Fair Auto Auction. And so we want to say, so Finished Vehicle Logistics, we will be live. We're going to go live tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central and Thursday noon Central. No DOT compliance tomorrow. Sorry about that. And no dispatching live on Thursday. I'm sorry about that too. But it's going to be worth it. We've got stuff to do. Look at this. Candy is ringing the super chat bell. 5555. Village Dues. Thank you so much, Candy, for helping support the channel. It means a lot. Thanks everybody saying hello in the live chat. Love to see you all connecting, communicating. It's exciting to have the conferences back, honestly. It seemed like never, right? A while back. So we're back, and we're going to be live. And if you can't be there, watch Auto Transport Intel. We'll bring you the information. You know, I was reading this article here. This is good. This is the kind of thing that gets talked about at Finished Vehicle Logistics. Operational considerations when learning the car hauling ropes. There's a significant learning curve when it comes to loading. Want to know what it is? So when you wonder, when the customer is like, well, but I've got a 2:30 hair appointment. Can't you be here early? Or this or that? Yeah, let's take a look at why. Loading cars on a trailer might be described as a science, but there's plenty of art to it as well. With a Stinger truck, the first vehicle is almost always backed on and goes up and over the cab of the tractor. The butt end has to sit in those pockets. Then you put it down on the hood of the truck. That's what gets it at the proper angle. The number 2 car behind the sleeper is almost always driven on, straight ahead. You drop the butt end of it and you gain the angle of the windshield. you set a pickup truck, you drop the butt end of it 2 to 3 feet, and the windshield comes down, and you get that angle to get your height. The lower car behind the cab always has to be backed on. Oh, we just got started. The back end of the Tahoe goes down and goes over the hood of the Malibu. That's the lowest point. The steer tires sit down over the trunk of the Malibu, and the bottom of the Malibu goes up into that space of it like the weatherman. So you got the Malibus over here. You're gonna have the Tahoe coming up into the east, and then the trunk. Okay. Yeah. No, it's complicated. Can we just let the guy do what he's doing and stop calling him? Ty? ATI to the moon! Woo! Thank you, Ty. What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much. Can't wait to catch up with you. Is there anybody near you? Is there anybody near you? Okay. I'm just going to keep going. I got some news here, and then we're going to get right to you, Ty. So, look for the Finished Vehicle Logistics Live in Newport Beach sign at a convenience store near you. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Used Car Week. Expo Hall. That's a lot of brands. We've only got a portion of that tonight, but I'm excited that we're able to put this show together. Tim, Scoutelas, Max Digital, he's here tonight. You know Tim. By the way, did you know Tim is speaking Level Up How Franchise Dealers Can Beat Online Supercenters? That's happening. Skye Haulman, he's like, are you guys going? Yeah, Skye. You're going to be on the show. We're going to see you there. It's going to be amazing. And that was Dealers Acquiring Inventory. That's our friends. There's Tim in the number 1 square. Skye on the other side of me there. Paul Machine, our buddy. Tom, Greg, our new friend. And Ty in the middle. Becky's here with us tonight. That is from the IARA live show. That was awesome, too. What's up, friends? John Robertson, first square, you see him. John Robertson, Shipper Car Now, he's here tonight. He brought a bunch of friends to that show on Auto Transport Intel. Jose Delgado's here tonight. Look at this. Chris Chamberlain's ringing the chat. What's going on, Chris? Chris, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Mic check 1. What's going on with this audio? Mic check 1, 2. It's all over the place. Probably the bell. The bell probably makes it crazy. The thing's all blown out. 1, 2, check. All right, we'll keep going. Let's see here. Who else? Oh, Darren Kemper. We did a live special event with Black Widow. Darren Kemper is here from Black Widow. Thank you so much, Darren, for joining us. And then also here's the pre-owned auto logistics group. This is from, was that last week or 2 weeks ago? Man, time flies. 2 weeks ago. We have Jeremy. He's right here. He's joining us tonight. What's up, Jeremy? We're going to see the entire crew in the exhibition booth at Used Car Week. Ty will be live there, too. That was the show 2 weeks ago. Don't forget to check it out. You know, we go live 4 times a week. Now, this is a special week, but we normally have DOT compliance every Wednesday. We do How We Doing. Yes, it's dangerous out there, and we talk about it. Somebody has to. You know, we try to talk about it in a real way. I'm not interested in who's going bankrupt again this week and, you know, rants on the roadside. No, not exactly. But this is dangerous business. We got to talk about it. Got dispatching live on Thursdays, looking at load boards, booking whatevers. Getting information and opinions. No way. Jose Delgado is in here. What's going on? Look at that. So it's interesting. In the live chat, I can see the dude, the transformer and the chair and the dude. But you don't get it on the playback. That's okay. Thank you so much, Jose. Man, we might set a record tonight. People are getting a little excited. Cars on the Move is on Friday. We had Christopher Ludwig with the preview. We had dealership slang. That was 2 weeks ago with Tim. We talk about dealerships. Man, there's so much stuff. This was last week. If you missed it, please go back and watch it. There will be a video edit coming out, but there was a short clip on LinkedIn. Wesley gave us a first look at the ACV mobile app. Don't forget, you can go to acvauctions.com. You see that? acvauctions.com/ATI and sign up. If you're not already signed up hauling for ACV, get on board and do that. This is the Car Shipping Business Channel. Whoa, we made it. It's 8:45. We're right on time. That's amazing. So here's what's going to happen. Stick around because right after this, we're going to be live with Ty from Finished Vehicle Logistics in Newport Beach, California.
The ACV Transportation team is always looking to expand our network to safe and reliable carriers. As an ACV carrier, there are many perks that allow us to become one of the fastest growing carrier partners in the nation. ACV carriers have access to our job board with thousands of new jobs listed every day. You do not need to pay for access, and every job listed is exclusive to our carrier partners. Interested in a job? While you stage a job on the job board, no other carriers have visibility to that job for 15 minutes, giving you time to make the best decisions for your business. Get paid within 1 to 2 business days. Our jobs are exclusively dealer to dealer, which means no more walking in large auction lots to find the vehicle you're looking for. Be one of the thousands of carriers who grew their business in partnership with ACV.
Dealer transport peace of mind while carriers pick up, deliver, and get paid on time. Join the nationwide network. Sign up with Carrier by ACV Transportation. Visit acvauctions.com/ATI. All right, here we go. It is now time. Let's see. Oh, Ty is here. Good. Ty is... Okay, I hear the doorbell. Ty will be here in 1 second. Let's go back and check the live chat. What is going on? And, oh, Skye is in the live chat. And we got love going around, and John Cochran's in there, and Ty's getting ready. And he is, that's cool. He's about, we'll give him 30 seconds. Everybody just take it easy here, right? Because I'll tell you what, let me tell you something. When we're, I'm kind of worried about this. When we go live, by the way, the audio, when we go live at Used Car Week, next week, I'm going to Vegas as well. See, lately, I've had it easy. I get to sit right here and take my sweet time, put the shows together, and do all the fancy stuff, and just sit here and I can get it done. But next week, I'm going to Vegas for Used Car Week, and we're going to go live. I don't know how in the world that's going to work out. I don't know how we're going to do it. But Ty will be... Yeah. All right, well, we're going to talk about it. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get a drum roll. Oh, my gosh. John Robertson blowing it up. Holy cow. Ship Your Car Now moderating a Used Car Week panel. Wow. Technology and Transportation Wednesday, 10:15 a.m., 30-minute pre-owned con location trails featuring the following panels. Wow. Holy cow. That's so cool, John. And announcing it on Auto Transport Intel like that. Let's go live with Ty. Ty, can you see me and hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry I'm late and sorry the audio, but I've been down at the Finished Vehicle Logistics Conference in Newport Beach, California. I got in late last night. I've been here all day, and I have done nothing but go full throttle, talking to people that I met at the last conference, talking to people that I haven't met. The reason that I'm a little late tonight was I just met these two guys. I mean, here's what I'm telling you. I get so excited about these conferences because I've gone to enough of them now. I can tell this is their first conference. And I immediately go to them and I'll introduce myself, welcome them, get to talking to them, find out who they are, what they are. So these two guys, check this. See my name tag?
Yeah. Nice,
look at
nice.
That. And look what I got, dude. I passed the test, the COVID test. I'm clean.
Right. Good for you, man.
I know, I was so excited.
It's a big deal these days, huh?
Well, they gave it to me and said, just make sure you go do it over there. So I did it over there, right?
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yes.
These guys are going to be our new friends right here. Can you read that?
Paul Supin, paintless dent removal. Ooh, PDR.
Yeah, so, okay, you and I had a cool okay, so remember what I'm talking about. Keep it in context. I'm talking about walking into a conference, there's people everywhere, and you're nervous because you don't know anybody, right? So I see these two guys standing there, and obviously they don't know anybody. So, hey, my name's Ty. I'm Jay, my buddy, started this YouTube show. We talk about anything to do with cars, car hauling, anything, We talk about it. Okay, great. So start talking to them. These guys, guess who they need to talk to tonight? I mean, you're lucky I'm even here because these guys want to talk to who? Black
Auctions?
Widow. Black Widow.
Oh, Black Widow.
Black Widow. They need Black Widow.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I'm trying to track down them, Jason. But so I'm meeting people. I get to see the awards ceremony, and listening to people talk about their business and what they're doing, and being able to connect people to other people. Let me introduce you to this guy because I think you guys may have something to talk about. It is really, really amazing. I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful to be here, and it's partially because of, all because of ATI. So thank you, Jay.
We appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Ty. You know, it is funny. I mean, because what was it? Maybe 5 years ago, we sat down and we had coffee, and we're like, "Where are we headed?" Was it 4 years ago? Do you remember that?
Oh, I do.
Gosh,
I remember.
wow, that's wild
matter of
stuff.
fact, I ran into a guy that I used to do some business with, and saying, "What are you doing now?" You know, trying to get caught up. And I said, "Well, you remember that time where I went to Super Dispatch to try to help you get some software for your company?" Yeah. Remember I told you I met this guy named Jay? Yeah. Well, Jay left Super Dispatch, and Jay started a YouTube channel, and we've been doing that since the last time I talked to you, and things growing out of control. So it's fun because there's people that talk and there's people that walk, right? And there's people that talk and walk. But anyway, point being, I know people watch, and it's really cool. I was telling this guy, Chris, with Freight Verify, okay? That's Christine's, Chris with Freight Verify.
Okay, cool. I don't know him. Awesome.
Yeah.
I was hoping
So
you could connect with Freight Verify. That's awesome.
Oh, I was talking, woo. Wait till you hear my Freight Verify story.
Yes.
So, anyway, point being, there's all these people, they're all trying to do something, and we're all connected in one way or another. I could be wrong, but as a whole, I'm seeing people are starting to recognize, oh, yeah, you're Ty, you're the guy that was at the last conference. And there's this kind of this, you know, time is a huge deal in any relationship, true? The more time you spend in that relationship.
And timing is everything. But yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Relationships are built on time.
Yeah. So last time I saw you, well, when was Detroit? Wasn't that a month or two ago? I don't even remember. But
Detroit was, and by the way, we got, just to give you a heads up, everybody tuning in right now, you're good. Everybody's cool. All right. We're like 7 minutes to 9 Central Time. So we're going to spend another 5+ with Ty, and then get your elevator pitches ready, because then we're going to bring in Tim first. You know, that's kind of weird. You know, as I was saying about elevator pitches, I don't want to change that. Well, actually I do. I want to segue into what we're about to go into next, okay? Yes, it's about relationships. And I tell you what, Detroit, honestly, I can't remember when it was. Was it August? I don't know.
It seems like
September?
it was last week. But
yeah,
because I was talking to one of the guys, I'm like, yeah, I saw you in Detroit. No, you saw me in San Antonio. Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot.
San Antonio was August. Detroit had to be September.
Yeah, I think
October?
you're right.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Here's my elevator pitch. Hi, my name's Ty. What do you do? That's my elevator pitch. And, you know, I was thinking about it because that post you put on LinkedIn, you know, get your elevator, or no, it was the email I think you sent to us. So I thought about it for a minute. I thought I can do my elevator pitch real quick. Hi, my name's Ty. My buddy Jay started a YouTube channel. What we do is we connect auctions, dealers, carriers, technologies, finance companies. There's conversations happening that nobody knows about. I mean, I haven't even told Jay some of this stuff, but
totally. But I just want to stop you. You just did it. You just gave me an elevator pitch. Look how fast you did that. And you know when we did it, what's interesting is John is in the live chat talking about who's going to be in his panel that he's hosting at Used Car Week. He said Alan Cherry. Alan Cherry. Tell me we didn't say just that to Alan Cherry. And he looked at us like, really?
He'll remember next time, right?
Well, he will, and that's where we come back full circle to the relationships, because he's going to say, I remember you guys. And you guys were talking about carriers.
Yeah. And so, it's fun because I know, in talking to people, so like, who watches your show? That'll be a question. Like, we don't know who watches our show, but I do know some executives in different C-level classes are watching the show. I do know that. I get phone calls, you get emails, we talk to people, we connect. But I'm excited about it because, I look at some of the people in what we call our core. You got Brian, you got Mark, you got Candy, you got Tim, you got Skye, you got Paul.
I know, and it keeps growing.
It just keeps getting bigger. And I think about Skye, Tim, Paul, those guys a lot because the information and how they're not directly connected, but they're still connected. And that's what I get excited about. So there's my 3-minute elevator pitch, and I'm happy to be here tonight.
And I want to say this too, is that then what's happening in the live chat, John, well done talking about the panel you're hosting, because now there's conversation about the panel that he's hosting. And that's what, once you meet somebody, build the relationship, then you sit next to them in one of these panel discussions. We've done that. We've met people, then sat next to them at a show. That starts a whole new conversation. And now you're at another level. Yeah. You're not just trying to get to know somebody. You suddenly know them.
Yeah, so this is what I did. I describe this as the long game, okay? So when we get people that want to start a car hauling business, what are some of the things we talk about? Well, who's your customer? You need some money saved up. And what kind of guy are you, right? Are you a long gamer or are you short here to try to make a quick buck and whatever happens, happens? So in the long game of things, there's time and there's investment, real money, real time that goes into these relationships. Does that make sense?
Well, it absolutely does. I just was responding to Daryl in the live chat because one of the things we know from relationships, we don't want to lose a single one.
No. You don't want to lose a relationship. That's not a good day for anybody.
It can happen. And so if it does, we apologize. We're sorry that we lost touch. Let's get back in touch. Send us an email. Send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. By the way, I'm just going to check my email live. And cool, I already got a couple emails. That's awesome.
How's that?
It's good. What we're gonna do is Tim, you better get your elevator pitch ready. Okay,
I want to hear Tim's.
I want to exactly, and that's one of the reasons I want to do this, is that I want to hear, because I know some folks, man, because we're talking about the exhibitor floor at Used Car Week. Let's just bring that up for a second. Let's go ahead and
thank you, Bill Zadite.
Yeah, shout out to Bill Zadites. Thank you so much, Bill Zadites.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Inviting us to Used Car Week 2021. So you go to usedcarweek.biz. Here, I'm going to grab the link. I'm going to put this in the live chat. Most people are like, yeah, I got it. But if you don't, now you can click it. And we're over here, we click exhibitors, all right? Here's the expo hall. Here we go. Here's your exhibitors. Now, tonight we've got several exhibitors on the show. Tonight's show is mainly about the exhibitors, and that brings us to the elevator pitch. Because there you are. You're on the exhibit floor. You're on the exhibitor floor. You're walking the floor, and you're focused, and you got your creamy shrimp, and, you're trying to balance your avocado or whatever. And there you are, you're walking through, and you don't know, do I go to that booth? Do I go to that booth? You're the attendee at this point. Which booth do you go to? How does that happen? Why do you choose a booth? What do you like when you get there? What kind of elevator pitch do you like? Let's turn it around. Maybe you're the exhibitor, and you see the guy come in with his creamy shrimp and his avocado. How do you want to engage this person? Can you see their badge from where you're standing? Do you do that too? Ty, did you notice that if you can get a look at somebody's badge, it lets you know a lot about what you want to do next?
Right. And here's a good one for our car hauler gang. What do I say when you go to the auction? Look at the guy's badge. It tells you everything you want to know. Look at the buy sheets in his back pocket. That tells you want to talk to that guy. But exactly right. You're always looking, you're always paying. Who are they standing next to? Are they together? Are they apart? What are they doing? And then, so absolutely correct, yes.
So when I see folks, and I'll see folks at Used Car Week, I can't see a badge. I got no badge. There's no name. There's nothing. I'm assuming they're, like an executive, and they somehow wandered into my zone and they didn't want to be recognized. Otherwise, I don't know. But I'm just talking because I'm thinking out loud. I'm getting excited for the show, and I think it's time. It's 9 o'clock. Here we go. All right, so Tim is up. Okay, get ready, folks, because here comes Tim with his elevator pitch, and here comes a drum roll. Okay, Tim, you've just been invited. Let's see what happens, and I'm gonna put. No, you're okay. Okay, here comes Tim. Tim will be here in a second. I was gonna put you away in the waiting room. I can do that. Okay, I'll do that. All right, so here. So let's go with. Okay. All right. So Ty is waiting in the waiting room. Tim, I can't see you, but I think you've got audio going, and
let's see here.
And the live chat's happening. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna add Tim here in a second. He's getting ready. Getting the macro focus, cleaning off the lens, get the boom operator somewhere, trying to get the boom operator off camera, and they get the sticks marker. Here is Tim Scoutelas, Auto Transport Intel. Let's face it the right way here, Jay. Take 2 with Tim Scoutelas.
Can you hear me, Jay? Mic check.
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you.
All right, so serious audio, visual. The mothership put me in charge tonight. So I have a brand new mothership. They send me out on my first mission, and I am scrambling. So I apologize if I'm not up to my normal game tonight. But thank you so much for having me, man.
Dude, but whatever. Here, there we go. Whatever you're going through, I don't know what it is. That's what's so wonderful about camera. I mean, I could have like dogs barking off camera and all that stuff, but you can't see it. You don't know.
All right.
So
yeah,
I don't. So you're good. All right. So
I'm in a hotel room high above Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay.
You know me. I go to dealers. That's what I do. I go in stores. I talk to dealers. So I'm visiting all my buddies up here. It's been a couple months. Good to see them all. But next week, used car week. Really looking forward to. I've got a special surprise at the end of my elevator pitch. Okay.
All right. Then perfect. Then when you're ready. You ready?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right. So here's Tim Scoutelas giving his pitch. I know, right?
So I got like 5 people I got to pitch because I'm representing. So I'm gonna wear. I don't have my ACV auctions hat on me. That's at home. Okay. I didn't bring it on with me, but here's what we got going on. So you can see me, Tim Scoutelas, okay, on Monday, November 15th. I'm kicking it off. We're going to talk about how franchise dealers can compete with online superstores. And most of the people in this audience are probably like, who gives a about that? Well, let me tell you, listen, it's not easy being a dealer today, worrying about that. I saw like 7 guys today, and they're doing great. But they are worried about the future. So I'm going to hopefully give them a playbook for what they can expect in 2022 and how they can handle that. All right. But now I also got to represent the mothership. Okay. So ACV Auctions are they a title sponsor? They're on the website, right?
Well, they are, and there's a couple areas I saw on the website. And I don't want to go search it. But, I mean, on the Expo Hall, booth 200, I'm assuming that's a main booth. And then on the sponsors list, they are a platinum sponsor.
Okay, what platinum? Okay, well, I guess platinum's up there. I'll give them that. So on Tuesday, check out Doug Haddon. He is the vice president of field initiatives at ACV. Doug is a wicked cool guy. He runs the Monday morning sales calls for all ACV reps, and he is in tune with what is going on the ground at dealerships that are using the ACV platform. So, and he's talking about artificial intelligence. I think last week we had the guy, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, the guys who talked about a carrier app. Well, there's all sorts of learning going on. Doug's going to talk about what we're learning there and how dealers and carriers, I would imagine, could pick up some information there. On Wednesday, okay, we got 2 things happening Wednesday. Wednesday at 10:15, Craig Quisenberry is hosting a panel with just dealers where they're going to talk about the reconditioning report, that whole for dealers. Now, we saw what ACV is doing for the carrier side. Guys, it is a complete mess for dealers. There's so many. You got the CR from Mannheim, you got the CR from Odessa, ACV has got their inspection report. Like, where are we going to go with that? And Craig is going to moderate a panel that kind of has dealers talking about what they like best and what they want to see, and maybe some technology companies like ACV can fix that. After that, okay, at 4:15, if you do not want to miss this. So it's the moderator is Joe Overby. He's with Cherokee Media Group. Okay, I think he's one of Bill's like number 1 or number 2 guys. He's going to host a panel with the CEO of Auction Edge, the president of Mannheim Cox Automotive, the vice president of Ally, CEO of eBlock, George Shimon, ACV, CEO of ACV is going to be there. Like, this is going to be a blowout, like big time, all C-level business cards on stage, taking questions, going mano a mano. It's going to be really good stuff. I don't think a half hour is enough. That is on Wednesday, November 16th. And then finally on Thursday, there's actually 2 things on Thursday. God, I got lots of. George is the keynote speaker for Navicom, right? I forgot what it stood for.
Yeah, it's the Auto Ventures Navicon.
Yeah, investing in tech. George will be the keynote speaker to kick that day off. But then stick around because there's a Women in Auto Remarketing panel that's also in the afternoon where Pam Patton will be there. She's one of our vice presidents. I mean, so much good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Finally.
It is exciting.
Okay, here's a new hashtag. Hashtag ATI Happy Hour. I'm going to put it in the chat here in a second. Tuesday night, ACV's pit stop party. Everybody who's there invited. Drinks are on us. I want to see all you guys there in the chat.
Yes.
We're going to get a great big picture. Hashtag ATI Happy Hour. That's all I got.
That is so amazing. Oh my gosh. That was amazing, Tim. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was some serious used car week energy.
I got it all in. I didn't know I was going to get it all in.
You totally did. So here's what we're going to do. Without skipping a beat, we're just going to add Skye Haulman as next. Here comes Skye. So what we'll do is, I think in all fairness, the best way to do this is I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. I'll bring you back soon, Tim. Here comes Skye. Yeah, that'll be the way to go. So there we go. Skye is coming in, and he's getting his, he's cleaning his lens. We got some, Skye was up and blowing up the live chat. All right, so here we go. Skye Haulman, One Auction View. Skye.
As always, thank you guys for having me on. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I good?
See you, hear you. You're good.
Taking it right from the horse's mouth. So thanks again, as always, having me on the show, both you guys. For those that don't know me, my name is Skye Haulman. I am the founder and CEO of One Auction View. So we are the auto industry's only agnostic aggregator of all auction sites for car dealerships. So let me unpack that. We help dealers to buy cars fast, simple, and easy using our metrics for their subscribing auctions. So really, really cool stuff. Just like what Tim was saying there. Things are so fragmented, guys. If you're a car dealer right now, I don't know how you guys buy cars not having a powerful tool like One Auction View to be able to search, evaluate, save, and bid your cars from one platform. It's impossible to manage in a chaotic world of digital. Everything is digital now.
Awesome. You had a great elevator pitch. Caught me off guard there, but I liked how, it's interesting that word agnostic, I was thinking about it, right? Open platform. That's a big deal because so many things we run into, there's a bit of a walled garden aspect. And that's right. And that's when you start to realize, I can do this, but I can't do this. And it'll be in conflict with this. And so you've got, I mean, and it seems like the reason you did that, here I am, I'm standing at your booth. I'm talking to you at your booth right now. You see that? And I'm saying to you, and because I get excited at the booths, is that, in fact, I find myself telling exhibitors what they do in my own words, which is what I'm doing right now. But that, because there are so many digital auction solutions, that you've simplified my need to have 10 monitors.
Absolutely.
Did I get that right?
It's really so you hit it. I like it. Let's put him on the payroll. He's hired. But yeah, no, it's exactly it. It's so hard for dealers to navigate the waters with all these different auctions. Just like what Tim said, the different CR reports. There's just that minute detail differs between Odessa, Mannheim, ACV, Edge, all these different players. Their CR reporting varies across companies. So you just put that detail in there, and then add in cars. The way that cars are deciphered and decoded, they're not all standardized. The way the information is displayed, V8, V6, 4-cylinder, automatic, manual, manumatic, all the different things. Is it hybrid? Is it gas? Is it diesel? There's no standardization for dealers to be able to search their inventory that they're looking to buy and fill those holes on their lots, so they can get those cars transported and get those things moved, anywhere in the country. And that's the really exciting thing about what we're doing, because we're, just like you said, we're agnostic and we're connecting everybody, big, small, and different. We love everybody.
Thank you so much, Skye. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. Becky is next. And then after everybody's gone through their pitches, we'll bring the whole group back together here in about 20 minutes. So stand by. And then Becky, get ready, because here comes Becky Anderson of Cars Recon. Now, I don't think we've ever done this kind of style show before, so I'm winging it. But, I've been winging it for years. And thanks so much for saying hello in the live chat. What's going on? ATI Happy Hour. Wow, I didn't even know about that. I'm excited about it. I don't know what it means, but it's got to be good. All right, here she comes. Becky Anderson is she works in client services and operations. Let me get this right. The Director of Operations and Client Services for Cars Recon, Becky Anderson. She's going to let us know more about what Cars Recon does. She's getting the audio ready. She's lining up. She's got the, they lay in Hollywood. They lay the dolly track so you can get that nice slow shot. So she's got making sure the dolly track is ready to go. Probably been through makeup and wardrobe at this point. Might need to check sound again. Props, is props nearby? I think we have a cleanup in aisle 5. I'm just buying time. Becky, I don't see you. I think you're here. I don't know if you're, if it's your internet connection. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, now check your audio for me. I don't hear anything, but I think, so just do me a favor, say mic check. By the way, I'm doing a mic check. Mic check 1, 2, 3. And sometimes down in the lower corner on the speaker, you ever do this at home? You click on the speaker and it launches some options. Although in Zoom, you have a bar at the bottom and you have like audio and video. And if you click on the audio, you can select which microphone. Maybe you've got your laptop open mic, or maybe you've got one of those special USB mics. Because once you start video, you got the video going. Now you just got to get the audio input right. Might even say audio input, microphone input. Oh, I heard something. I heard a...
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I hear you now. Okay, Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait. Oh, okay, but you're off headphones. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with those.
Well, that's all right. Becky Anderson of Cars Recon. Becky, thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. Please tell us more about Cars Recon. Pretend I just walked up to your booth.
Right.
And here we go.
Well, hello there. I am Becky Anderson. Jay, thanks so much for having us on. Ty, you too. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I feel like that might be my my signature here.
Yeah,
Either
but
the video's not working or the
we're
audio
all used to it. You're good. Oh, and now is it the internet? Dang it. It's always something. Might be the... Okay, keep going. Keep trying to go.
Is it... Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Tell me more. What does Cars Recon do? Please. Although now she's frozen. And Jose says, did sound just go out for anyone else? Well, hopefully the show's not... I don't see any problem in the show. I don't think the show has any problem. I'll tell you what, Becky, take a look at that, because now I think you're frozen. You might need to restart.
All right.
No. Okay, no, wait a minute. Here we go. We got
We'll
another
get this.
opportunity. Okay. All right.
It won't be like this at the booth.
Okay, so Auto Transport Intel, Becky Anderson, Cars Recon, take 3.
Take
all right?
3.
And
all
here
right.
we go. Becky, take it away.
All right. Well, I am Becky Anderson. I'm with Cars Recon, and we are a reconditioning services company, and we provide reconditioning services for auto auctions primarily. So detailing, paint and body repair. We do mechanical inspections. We even do consulting, lot operations. Really just, we really just tailor it to what the auction and or dealership. We primarily deal with auctions, but we've done some dealerships, dealer services, companies, and just try to really help them out and add value to their business. So we've been at it since 2003 and proud of what we do.
So let me get this straight. So here I'm at your booth. I'm going to tell you back what I just heard to make sure I got it. And that is that. So you go to your group, your company, goes to auction locations, and you have a staff or a crew that works on site and takes care of vital reconditioning functions and other services that the auction needs, but they are not hiring the staff to do it, right?
That's right. That's right. So we provide all the labor, the management, materials to provide those services. So we use the space there at the auction, but we provide everything else. So they don't have to worry about the reconditioning aspect after that. And we handle it.
You know what's really interesting is that so RoRo, that's roll on, roll off vessel shipping of cars, like we just heard about in industry news that everybody was in awe at. Those crews that do the work of driving the vehicles on and off the ships,
right?
Same method. They're outside service vendors that work with the port. Who knew?
Interesting.
In fact, the only reason I know that is because Ty and I went to some of those finished vehicle logistics shows and met some of those groups, and they told us that. Like, I think Horizon Auto Logistics, and when we were like, oh, wow, didn't even know. Never would have thought of that.
No, I never would have thought that either.
So makes me wonder how many locations have third-party services that do all the manpower and the experience and the training on behalf of the location.
I would say more than you think.
That makes sense.
I would say there's probably a good amount.
It's a whole industry.
That's right.
It is. All right.
But yeah, we're excited about Used Car Week. We're excited to be there and meet everyone and see everyone. It feels like it's been a while since San Antonio,
Forever.
Which was the last time we...
Right. I wasn't there. And now Ron
No.
will be... Ron is the president of Cars Recon. He'll be
Yes,
at Used Car Week as well. Okay, good.
he will. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So, Becky, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put you in the waiting room. The next contestant here on Used Car Week Energy is... we got John Robertson at Ship Your Car Now. John, here we go. And John has been here recently, and so he should be good to go. But he's tweaking the audio. Okay, so we're back. Tim, still high above Minnesota. Sounds like a Soundgarden album. Okay, John Robertson, he is Senior Executive Vice President of Ship Your Car Now. He's getting all set. This is exciting because John has a lot. John's been in the live chat. I know he's ready to go. Thumbs up, John. We good to go?
We're all good. Can you hear me? Mic check 1, 2.
Mic check 1, 2. I hear you. I see you, John. Please say hello and tell us a little bit more about you and Ship Your Car Now.
Just one quick apology. I might have some sketchy internet tonight. I'm up north,
yeah.
so
Okay.
you're getting the casual JR look tonight. So, but if I had to tell you about Ship Your Car Now, Jay, it goes like this: Ship Your Car Now moves cars. To move cars, about 12 years ago, we started to utilize technology to make it more efficient for ourselves, so that we could move cars at a highly efficient rate, at a maximum amount of profit, and still meeting our clients' requirements. That technology itself turned out to be the key to being the best transporter out there with the best pricing and the best delivery schedule and the highest rating for guaranteed pickup times. Running over 95% right now on guaranteed pickups, which is incredible. That's a 7-day or 2-day window. And we guarantee those pickups, and we keep our pricing the same. We guarantee our pricing. So we're out there now taking that technology that we use to make ourselves better, and we're actually integrating with our customers directly. So our technology is sitting inside their process. So transportation is as easy as checking a box along the way when they're making their decision about purchasing a vehicle at ACV, purchasing a vehicle at Mannheim, purchasing a vehicle from another dealer, purchasing a vehicle from Turn Automotive, purchasing a vehicle from somebody on Marketplace. It doesn't matter. We give them a button, they push the button, they choose what price and delivery they want, just like Amazon.com, and boom, the car's on its way. That's what we're spinning today. The beauty of it is not only do we provide the technology for them, we're actually the shipper behind the scenes too. So all that fun stuff that dealers love to deal with, you know, truck drivers coming through the showroom looking for COD checks, having to figure out how to get them into the vendor database, having to figure out whether or not they've got insurance, having to, you know, call them 3 times to make sure they're going to be on time. All that stuff, gone. We do all of that for them. So once the technology is in their system, once they have our site or we have our integrated via API, which is awesome. I have clients right now where I take hundreds of vehicles in a nightly feed, you name it. We run it all for them, we deliver it for them, and we provide reporting and a real live-time dashboard for them as well. So stop by booth 306/308 at Used Car Week. Come see our panel Wednesday morning, 10:15. Here's some of our customers and some of our non-customers. This is a not biased panel that we put together. This is a panel to talk about technology in transportation, period, whether they're using ours or someone else's. Stop by, listen to what they have to say, what they've learned as they've gone through that process. And then maybe afterwards, if you want to talk to one of my guys standing around, we might be able to help you out too. We made it to the 18th floor, Jay. That's as high as I go.
You know what? What I like is that, John, it's clear that you're good at talking about your business. I like that. I appreciate that. The thing is that one of the things I'll do, and because that's honestly, it's a compliment. What I mean is that when I go to an exhibition booth, sometimes, because I've been there all day, right? And I've been to a lot of booths, and I like when I can go to a booth and kind of hang out like I'm at a bar, because they just keep going. They keep telling me stuff, maybe try another way at it, and I like that. Because, you know, I get fatigued, right? I'm like, wait a minute, where'd I leave my wallet? Or something. Anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the hardest part of it, Jay, is when you do the pitch, you have to kind of do the general pitch. You know, in reality, and I like, I forget who the very first gentleman's name was, but actually it was Ty that said this. My first question is really, what do you do? You know, my second question is, what don't you like about transport? And then we go into, you know, that pitch. So, you know, there's that qualification that has to happen up front so that you can, you know, modify what you're going to talk to them about to meet their needs. And it really becomes more of a conversational engagement, which is what I prefer all day long to just, you know, JR spewing forth the pitch, you know, and hoping we don't stop on too many floors and I run out of breath.
So, one of the things you said there, that's why when it's fully virtual and you have to have you seen the virtual rooms where you have like a virtual booth and you're waiting for somebody to try and connect? It's very like non-human and it doesn't exactly work. So to be human in a human area with other humans next week, that's going to be awesome.
It's going to be amazing. I mean, we've been to a couple already this year. They've been great. Attendance has been great. Engagement has been great. We're still working on completing implementations from Digital Dealer 2 weeks ago. We've got over 400 installs in place right now of our technology on people's platforms, ranging everywhere from a Salesforce platform to dealer.coms, you name it. I mean, we're everywhere right now, and we're going to keep growing.
All right, cool. So, John, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. We got Jose Delgado. He's up next. And then once we finish with the pitches, we'll bring everybody back. Sound good?
All good.
Cool. All right, cool. John is going in the waiting room. Jose is coming in next. So, Jose, here comes the high sign. And Wendy's like, yeah, I would buy from you. Well, yeah, the pitch, I think that's where, like, elevator pitches and sales and whatnot gets lost on some because, like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, but there's going to be that moment where maybe you could make a deal if you just knew what to say. Speaking of, here we go. The deal maker himself, it's Jose Delgado of Location Services. Jose, can you see me and hear me okay?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I got you. Loud and clear.
All right, cool. Please say hello to the live audience and tell us a little bit more about you and Location Services.
Hey, everybody. It's a pleasure meeting all you guys. So, I guess I'll get right into it. I know you're running tight on time. But, at Location Services, we are a manager of a bunch of services. And on your channel, we have a lot of vendors that do work for us, and we appreciate them because without them, we wouldn't be in business. And so I want to say thanks to all the transporters and recovery agents that are out there, picking up cars that we consign to you guys. Greatly appreciated. So our pitch really is, when we're out there, we have these finance companies, we have dealers, we have auctions coming up to us, and, we transport cars for them. We repossess cars. We cut keys. So we do a little bit of everything. But in the life cycle of what we do, with the finance companies, they consign cars to us whenever customers go delinquent and they need the car picked up. So we'll skip trace, we'll find the customer. Once we find the customer, we got a good lead, we'll assign it out to the repo agent to go out and pick up that car. The car gets brought back. We use a lot of the services on here, the different auto sellers. We use Liquid Motors. We sell through IAA, we sell through Odessa, we sell through Mannheim, we sell through a bunch of independents. We're also selling cars off of agent slots. And so by doing that, we're able to cut keys. And then once we cut keys, if the car gets sold, then we'll use your transport team out here by using Super Dispatch or various other sources to find the transporters to get these cars moved, and we get that last mile transport done. And a lot of times when the dealers are buying the cars, we ask them, hey, do you want a second set of keys with that? And we could get those keys cut, ahead of time so that when the car gets delivered to the dealer, it's got 2 sets of keys. And so, vendors, if they want to sign up, they could go right to our website at location-services.com. And then there's a little button there that says, be a vendor. And we'll get you guys signed up. So really appreciate what you're doing here for us and getting everybody excited. I'll be in the booth there. I'll have Michelle Connell. I'll have Mike Suarez there with me as well. Great people to talk to. And on Tuesday, I guess it's tacos and tequila night, and I guess we're gonna go take the ATI picture. So I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, heck yeah, man. Okay, so a few things. Yes, I put the Location Services link is in the live chat. You can see it there. And then your tagline, locate, recover, transport, remarket.
Right.
I like that a lot because it really reminds me of all the things that you do. So I guess my next question is, how has business changed for you this year?
Yes. The business has really been tough. I took over as COO earlier in the year, and the recovery business just hasn't really recovered. So we've had to pivot a little bit and do things slightly different. And, we have a great guy in our operations center by the name of Ken Garbez, and he's really helped us pivot. We've really doubled down on trying to work the key business. We've really worked on the transportation business, right? When when all these natural disasters happened on the southeast there in Florida and Mississippi, Alabama, we were able to pivot, and IAA allowed us to be able to work with our group that all of a sudden couldn't do any more repossessions, so that we could do some catastrophe moves. And we did over 12 to 1,300 moves for IAA to get those cars that have been in that catastrophe moved out of there to one of their locations. So, we just had to pivot and get our recovery agents, doing something different, getting cars out of tight places, and hauling them. So we really tried to pivot there. We're doing a lot of different things with some remarketing. We're doing the transport, the keys. We really doubled down on license plate recognition, which I know that this audience really isn't keen on that. But, getting the license plate recognition up and running so that when repo business does come back, we'll be in a position to know where those cars have been in the past. So when they do go out for repo, we could go ahead and assign them and get them picked up faster and get them back into the cycle. Because right now the market's hot, man. You can't find cars, you need cars. So we're waiting for this correction to happen and get our repo business back in order.
Wow. You know what I love is that we're really, just tonight, we're really taking a snapshot. I mean, Tim was talking about the marketplace. You're talking about the marketplace. We got the news happening. We got used car week next week, which we've all been. I don't think there was a 2020. There was no 2020 used car week, right?
No, I don't believe there was.
I don't think there was. So, so much information to share in so little time. Okay,
Right.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room. You knew that was coming. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. We got Darren Kemper up next, and then after a couple more, we'll bring everybody back in. So here's what we're going to do. There we go. He's in the waiting room. Darren, you're coming in next in the front door. We'll hear the door open, I do believe. There it is. All aboard Auto Transport. FQ. I can handle disasters for you also. Wow, great. Thanks for putting it in there. China about to flood the American market with quality EV vehicles. Yeah, it's interesting, the timing of the EV vehicles and all that. Okay, so Darren is sharpening the focus. Get the boom operator. Yeah, Jay already talked about the boom operator. You already talked about the guy laying the dolly track. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining now, Darren Kemper of Black Widow Imaging joining the show. Darren, can you see me and hear me okay?
Yeah. Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
All right, cool.
Thanks for having me on tonight.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Jason is in California, right?
Yeah, Jason's out having fun, obviously, playing golf.
Right, we're just sitting around. I know.
Right.
How cool is that they won an award today?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Is he a great golfer?
I knew he played. I didn't know.
Right. I know.
He was that good.
I know. I didn't know it either. So they got like closest to the pin award and stuff. So, all right. So do me a favor, Darren. We had a special live event that was already was that a month ago?
Yeah, in AAA.
Isn't it amazing how time moves so fast sometimes? So it's been a while. So here we are. We're live on Tuesday night. We're preparing for used car week next week. Jason's at Finished Vehicle Logistics. Please say hello again to the live audience and tell us more about what Black Widow Imaging is up to.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Jay, for having us. So my name is Darren Kemper of Black Widow Imaging. So Black Widow Imaging, as some of you saw in the commercial earlier, we provide the fastest and easiest to use imaging capture system on the market. We provide consistent, high quality, high definition photos of the exterior of the vehicle, and we do 360 images of the interior. We do image processing such as background removal and damage detection and other different image processing. We also take care of all the image uploading to dealer websites and auction websites. And really, our value. Can you hear me, Jay?
I hear you. Yep. No, you're good.
Okay, you're jumping on me, so I was curious.
I'm doing a million things. I'm like typing stuff in the live chat. I'm checking the audio. No, you're good. Keep going, please. Thank you.
Yeah, in our real value, a lot of the auctions that we're working with is streamlining their process, in improving the throughput and reducing their bottlenecks of their CR writers and taking the image processing off of their hands. So getting those cars to market faster and really helping their business grow.
So we have breaking news developing in the live chat. Ron of NYC Traffic. He is. Get some more cowbells out of that. Make sure the cows come home for dinner. Ron says, can't thank Jay and Ty enough. See you soon, Ty. The next cab ride is on me. You know, Darren, what's really neat, and this is where I appreciate Black Widow and what your team is doing, is that we're helping each other. We're helping spread the message of Black Widow imaging. You guys have been very, I think, probably very visible at trade shows for several years, because you have a big job ahead of you to, I mean, how many locations are there out there that could use a Black Widow installation? Thousands?
Thousands.
Dealers, auctions,
OEMs,
detail shops, OEMs, rail
ports.
Oh my gosh! Right? So that is a ton of work to do, and it seems like, and I've been seeing news lately where there's been some. I guess there's always news of a location, you know, either getting ready to sign up or is in installation, because then that's a process too. You go out there, you set it up. I saw in a video where, and this gets really technical, is you want to make sure that it's positioned in the right place for the crew, for the, you know, you want that vehicle right as it's perfectly clean, ready for photos, right? Easy to roll in, easy to roll out, and everything's positioned and structured in a way that once that sucker's in there, it's done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's our systems. It can be set up such that we're processing 5 cars a minute at some of our auctions, doing exterior only photos, just pumping them through.
Amazing. Okay, so here we're going to do this. We have Jeremy. He's next. Darren, I'm going to put you in the waiting room again real quick. You'll be back shortly, because after Jeremy, we're all going to hang out and have a used car week energy party together. So stick around. We'll be right back with Darren. Okay, Jeremy, last elevator pitch moment. This is it. If you're just joining now, if you've finished that microwave burrito and there's just nothing to do but wait for the ELD to tick away into the night. Did you find parking? Who had trouble finding parking? Let me know. Chris, yes, Candy, we all need to pay the toll. I see Paul, I see Chris, I see Candy, I see Super Dispatch. Thank you guys so much for being in the live chat. All right, here we go. Here's Jeremy Louisos, Preowned Auto Logistics. Jeremy, can you see me and hear me okay?
I can see you. I can hear you.
Great. Are you ready to roll with the elevator pitch?
I'm excited. Yeah, let's do it.
Right, because are you going to be on the exhibitor floor next week?
Booth 315. We'll see you live.
Okay, booth 315. Here I am. I'm 20 feet away. I'm 10 feet away. What happens now?
Yeah, so, well, first of all, Jay, thanks so much for having me here. Always a pleasure to be here. I think second time in 2 weeks? It's like a streak here.
I know, you guys were just here, and actually that's part of the recipe. It's part of the magic.
Yeah, I love it. We got to say a quick hello to my guy Ty out there in California, and want to say hello to everyone else on the show tonight, everyone live chat. It's a pleasure to be here. So, booth 315, right? My name is Darren Louisos, Senior Vice President at Preowned Auto Logistics. For the past 20 years, we have provided all sorts of vehicle transportation solutions for a number of different types of customers, from dealerships to fleet management services, POVs, all that kind of stuff. And really, when we got into the business, for us, it was really the customer service intensive side of it. We had a lot of expertise as we're growing the thing, and we're really excited to do the things that were a little more challenging, like seasonal transportation moves or corporate relocations, where you really need to bring a customer into the process and establish just what this industry is all about, what kind of service they can expect, kind of marry up their expectations with the reality of auto transportation. On the business side, though, we found that sourcing was a big challenge for dealerships, and that can be a little tricky. New car trades, intercompany moves, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of our core where we came from, is customer service. But really, the past 10 years, we've been very focused on technology, right? There's a lot of space for that in auto transportation that we found. And so for us, trying to find those opportunities by investing in technology such as API integrations, right? We've had the privilege of connecting with some of the largest, auto groups in the country, and provided them real-time ETAs and quotes, so they can make real-time decisions when they're sourcing. We've also partnered with these folks, when they're ready to actually place that order, right? Hit the button, that's a certified quote. We're going to ship that vehicle for you. And then we're going to pass back real-time statuses and all that kind of stuff. So that's been great. On the sourcing side, and sourcing's been a big challenge for a lot of folks out there trying to sell vehicles. But then now the other face of this, and one of the things we're having a lot of fun chatting about at these conferences. We're a digital dealer in Vegas last month, and we're excited to see everyone at Red Rock, is really that folks are really moving into the digital sales space, right? So we're doing the first and final, helping the dealerships source the stuff, but then also when they're trying to connect the dots with their customers in an online car buying experience, we're getting that final mile delivery, extending that showroom experience to our customers and or their customers, taking them on as our customers, and sort of doing what we've been doing, with that customer service side of our business. And we're also excited to talk to everybody in the space. We know that there's a lot of third parties out there that are moving into the technology space and trying to figure out, how can they get the information that we happen to have when it comes to what is it going to cost to ship this vehicle today? What kind of times can I expect, ETAs, and how does it all work? So we're excited to connect the dots for folks, looking to have all sorts of conversations and extend some of the exciting stuff we've been doing at Preowned Auto Logistics.
So and what I was just thinking is that, because we say a lot, we're connecting dealers, auctions, and carriers, but we have to update that. We're connecting dealers, auctions, carriers, and tech.
I like that. Has a nice ring to it. You're pretty good at this, Jay.
I do okay. Try the veal. No, I appreciate that, and that's where, see, for you and your organization being at Used Car Week, that is a heck of an arena to get new business.
Everybody's there.
I mean,
right? And
yeah,
and we're learning a lot too. I mean, so the premise was the elevator pitch, and while I'm probably not the frontline sales guy, one of the things I like to do is have the conversations. If you walked up to the booth, I'd want to talk to you. And as was, mentioned previously, it's about kind of figuring out what other folks are doing. Not always to cater your pitch, but to learn, find the synergies. There's so many opportunities out there, and events like this offer such a huge, opportunity to find folks that you might not have even thought of. We had that experience at Digital Dealer last month. So we're kind of we're new to Used Car Week. We did do the 2020 virtual experience. So there was a conference, they held it virtually, but so we have a lot to learn, and we're excited to be out at Red Rock for our first time. I heard Joe Overby was mentioned. We actually did a Preowned Auto Logistics, our PAL podcast, and we actually interviewed him. I don't know, maybe we could throw a link towards that. I know Remarketing put that out on their newsletter this morning, but Joe kind of had the opportunity to, kind of share his take on a number of different, parts of the conference and how best to experience it.
Let's see if I can find that, because I shared, previewing Used Car Week with Preowned Auto Logistics. Here's a link. And I think this will take you to the audio. So here it is. It's in the live chat. Good call. And I do that a lot too. Is I absorb and consume a lot of media that's it helps me expand the network even faster. Automotive News has a lot of good stuff. They have a daily drive as well as weekly reports. Cherokee Media is cranking out information. There's used car news, CBT news.
Yeah.
There's some great stuff out there, and it's all part of this ecosystem.
Auto Transport Intel.
That's Auto Transport. Well done. You've done this before. All right, cool. So here's what we're going to do. It's 9:45. All right. So I'm going to open the floodgates. Everybody's coming back in. Now that everybody's ready for bed. And the show should be over, but it's not. Here we go. Hopefully that works. I hear the doorbells going crazy. Thanks everybody for your patience and joining us in the live chat. We're going to be here for at least 15 more minutes, maybe 16. Okay.
I've never seen one of your shows go over, Jay. That never happens.
Right, that's never happened. Especially the one where you brought in. You had so many people at that show. I think there were 12 of us. It was incredible. Okay, the only one we're missing is Skye, by the way. It was, when was that show? August?
Oh, gosh. What was that? Maybe 2 months ago even. I don't know. Time's flying. We've been so busy. It's just been crazy. But it was a lot of fun. And like I told you on the show that night, that's what we're recreating for the panel at Used Car Week is a little bit of that, let's all talk about technology and transportation and putting that together for everybody to come see that panel. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully everybody will be in the crowd, and we'll have a good discussion about how that needs to be better, so that we can all sleep at night and not worry about having to phone call and text the driver to figure out whether or not he's in Oklahoma or is he in Texas, and when in the heck is he going to get to actually arrive in California, and why did he go that way to begin with, right? Which is the question we all ask ourselves.
Yes, what John said, absolutely. As a dealer, I put my dealer hat on. The transport, you all know we could talk for hours on that. So that's a big thing what John is talking about in the market, just like what Tim, I think you were there at the IARA conference, and they were saying that I think that was one of the top conversation pieces that frustrations that dealers had is transport. Transport is just mind-boggling how messed up it is for the dealer right now.
It's certainly it's overhead that they don't have a lot of control over. Dealers like to control things, and they have no control over when that car got picked up to when it gets there. So I would tell you be patient with them. But Skye, you're right on. It's certainly a good topic for discussion.
Yeah, when we were a digital dealer, I was amazed by how many folks approached us, just kind of asking, auto transportation. You were on my list of folks to talk to. This is a thing for us. So, it's out there. People are thinking about it.
I think I just want to give a shout out real quick to Don Brady, our guy who finished Charge Across America today. I don't know. I think y'all saw that in the chat earlier when somebody asked how that was going. So we had a driver in the game. Word is he did not finish first place. He was extremely disappointed, but he had a fun time. It was a great 10 days, and it brought a lot of awareness to the EV market as well. So I know that's not what this show's about, so I'm not going to go off on that because I could spend an hour on EV. But just shout out to Don. I know he's out there
Don
listening.
be in Vegas next week for Used Car Week?
Don will be in Vegas next week. He will be signing autographs between 1 and 2 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
He has to be. He's invited to happy hour. I know he's usually on. Let him know we want him there. All right.
All right.
I'm going to send him. I'm going to send him a message. Congratulations.
Right.
That was some good pub for you guys. Good job.
He loves it. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It's good. That was good. I've been following him the whole time. I'll tell you, he did this one post. I know we said don't talk. What? Okay. Anyway, did you guys see the one that he did with what was it called? Something anxiety.
Oh,
remember that?
It was charge anxiety.
Charge anxiety.
He actually
man.
hit 0% in the car today. They took the car to 0 today. And basically, I don't know if you know this or not, and there's a whole topic that we're working on at Ship Your Car Now around the transportation of EVs, because there are so many considerations that need to go into place. More and more are going to be hitting the secondary market. And guess what? Carriers don't necessarily know all the tricks to handling EVs. And there's a lot of tricks. I've learned a lot over the years. And so Ship Your Car Now is really trying to be in the front of that and reach out and spend the time with the carriers, educate them, give them little cheat sheets about certain things they can and can't do. Don't hook your jumper cables up to the main battery on an EV, little tricks like that. But it was important for us. But he ran to 0 today. He had major charge anxiety. I don't know if he coined that frame or if he picked it up from somebody there, but you could literally see him almost shaking as he was doing the video.
It stressed me out. Now, the whole time, I don't know, this is a little dirty secret. I don't know if anybody ever told this secret, but Paul Machine got a hold of me. I guess somebody had dropped out or something, and Paul wanted to see if I would be available, that Paul and I could do that run. Somehow it didn't work out, but I was thinking after I watched that video, I thought, boy, sure, I'm glad I didn't do that, because I wouldn't have anything good to say about EV after that.
So I had an article, and I don't know if I misplaced it or what. It wasn't in my industry news. I'll have to go find it. But yes, it wasn't talking about charge anxiety, which I like that. And range anxiety, it's in the live chat. That's an actual term out there. But charge anxiety, right, it's range anxiety. That's the fear of not making it to another charger.
Yeah, I sent you that article, Jay. It's the one
I'm talking about. And I read it, and I was highlighting stuff. And here's the thing. What I liked about it, and it's probably better that I didn't share it, what I liked about it was the laissez-faire, so if you're a hauler, just make sure you have extra chargers, and you're going to need to have extra time and places to park it. Make sure you charge it up at night. I'm like, what kind of carrier do they think they're talking to? What is this?
Not going to happen.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
Equip your truck with charging stuff. Did you see that part, Jay?
Yeah,
not going to happen.
And I thought, and I was like, okay, how many carriers went out and got a defogger for COVID? Right. Yeah. Okay. How many of those carriers are going to get all the chargers they need? You have all 7 adapters lined up along the side by your ramps. No.
No.
Not going to happen.
We got a lot of challenges, but it is good to have this conversation, because I tend to be on the way opposite side. Just give me my gas, my combustion motor. I'm happy. All right, leave me alone. But it's good to have a guy like me in the conversation, because it's real and it's really here. And I mean, whether I like it or not, I'm kind of thinking, man, I sure am glad I got rid of all my trucks before ELD and EV came in. Right, John? So
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
But having said that, I know that we just took the topic to kind of a dead end where we can't continue. But it's good. It's good to talk about charge anxiety and range anxiety. Here's what I want to know, because I know we're running out of time. Most of you all will be in the exhibit booth area at Used Car Week. Yes?
Yes, sir.
And Tim, you were also. John, you were also. And I think somebody else was talking about some of the sessions that are happening during the week as well. How do you manage session time, networking, and booth time? Is it a challenge?
So you're not going to make everything. I will tell you that. That would be, that'll frustrate you. That'll get you disappointed. But I always write down everything I want to hit. But I don't let a good conversation or a good networking stop me from going to an event, because most of the events will be available online afterwards that you could watch, or you could get the cliff notes from somebody who went. So seeing people, I'm going to go back. Ty always says it. Talk to people while you're there. That's the best thing about it.
I agree. I think that's where you're going to get the greatest value, is being able to talk to people and build those relationships while you're there in person. And it is hard to juggle it all. So you just have to kind of I would say I agree with Tim. I say if you're in a great conversation and you feel like you need to stay there, then stay there. You can get the rest of the information later. Somebody can fill you in.
I will tell you, one of the things we're looking forward to is there are several people that we've been working with virtually and via email and via conference calls and via Zoom calls that we haven't actually met in person yet. So it's really exciting for us to actually, those are almost my highest priority of people I want to see, because I want to get that relationship to the next level and go beyond the Zoom call and say, hey, now I've met you in person. Now our next launch conversation, our next conversation about, our businesses working together is that much stronger than it was before. So I'm really going to prioritize on that.
Yeah, that theme of relationships just kind of keeps coming up over and over again. And I think, this is an opportunity for that.
I think even this opportunity here, I know before IARA, we did a similar segment.
Yep,
and
I remember.
That's right, John, you were on it as well. And
Yep,
it was
that was
neat
fun.
to see everyone in person at IARA. And even though maybe we hadn't met in person before, we felt like we already knew each other. You already had that warm introduction to each other. So I look forward to seeing all of you next week in Vegas.
We're all YouTube superstars now that we're on this show.
Right.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Thanks to ATI.
You gotta wait till
Wow.
Jay picks the perfect still pose of all 9 of us in our
Right.
box.
Oh, and it's always a great
post on
one.
That is so funny because that is on my notes right here. We're going to do the roller coaster photographer moment, okay? Here's what's going to happen. John, you started it. Okay, I'm going to hit the applause button, all right? The applause lasts about 3 to 5 seconds. Really should last a lot longer. But I'm going to hit the applause. During the applause, all right, here we go. Whatever you want to do, this will decide within this applause moment what we get for our our LinkedIn social media post. Here we go. Is everybody ready?
Hi.
Jeez, Jay. All right.
Come on. Damn.
Always
Oh,
great,
is this when
Jay.
we're supposed to be smiling?
I don't know.
Did you hit the button? I didn't hear any
I
applause.
don't know, actually.
That's
I
right.
couldn't hear the applause. Great.
Everybody's
Even
smiling
better.
at their
I need
camera.
Yeah, woo!
I needed more precise instructions.
Exactly.
He's ready. He's energized, man. He's
got
ready.
Exactly.
Well, all those people that we talk about talking to, they're all downstairs and they're all talking. So I'm like, okay, I got to go do some more talking. But Becky made a great point, and I thought about this when I was coming on the show. See, this is funny. Like, I love Tim, and I haven't ever met Skye, but so I meet Tim, and it was really cool because it's like Tim and I don't have to hang out the entire session. I know Tim. We're good. I just got to give him a hug. I love you. You're awesome. See you when I see you. Becky, now I did get to spend a lot of time with Becky and Ron, which was really awesome. But again, that ties into what everybody's saying, which is I felt that was where I needed to be at the time. And probably a couple sessions, didn't we, Becky?
Yeah. Probably so.
It is worth it. So anyway, I love it.
Yeah.
And I think what I've listened to people talk about being at these conferences, and you're totally right. Like Tim said, like Becky said. So I'm glad you guys came too. It's awesome.
Dude, thank you, Ty. And I just want to second, you said it, John, beyond the Zoom call.
Yeah. John.
That's it, isn't it?
Next
The
level.
face to a name in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Get
so
back to real.
And so kind of that lukewarm LinkedIn connection can go somewhere. It's better than not doing anything, right?
Possibly.
Absolutely. It takes all channels. You got to use every channel you got.
The car business has always been a people business, and that's one thing that'll never change. It'll always be a people business. So I think that's first and foremost is the people. The people that you make relationships, the people that work with us. We're all in this boat, whether for 5 years, 10 years, 30 years. Car people are all car people. I mean, you don't get out. You don't get out of it. We're all connected one way or another.
If you get out, you don't get out for long. You get dragged back in.
You get that's where I was going. Yes, you'll come full circle one way or another.
That's right.
Okay, Ty, we are now in final thoughts.
I already gave my final thoughts.
Yeah,
I
you
love
did.
the channel. I love everybody here. I can't emphasize enough what we've already said 100 times, but I total relationship guy. It probably won't change.
Okay, Ty, and on that note, you can go party at any moment.
Now, I'm going to ride this out, buddy, because I'm awake. I don't have to
meet
get up
somebody.
at 4 a.m. Yeah.
All right. Okay, who's next on final thoughts? Final thoughts on a Tuesday night.
I'll go because I started the show. Jay, I think it's going to be a great week. Bill and his team really do a good job kind of weaving all of these different conferences together. So I look forward to seeing you and Ty and everybody here. I'm going to just leave it at ATI Happy Hour Tuesday night. See you then.
There you go.
Oh, I'm so excited about that. And we'll have to coordinate because I go live every Tuesday night. So is happy hour before the show?
What is that?
Do we do the show at happy hour? I don't know. We'll have to talk about this.
I say it's a happy hour show.
Happy hour show.
Yeah, right.
I'm with you.
That
Happy
sounds
hour
dangerous.
show.
We're gonna keep it short.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk offline. We'll
No
figure this
guests.
do a rerun. Can you do a rerun? I mean, you got to have something.
Pre-recorded.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, it won't be pre. No, I never do pre-recorded. But
Okay. Happy hour live.
So we'll do happy hour live, and I'll tell you, I have yet to do. Well, it was 2 years ago. Just say this: 2 years ago. Actually, this will be kind of cool because 2 years ago at Used Car Week, my lighting was messed up, and I was going dark as the show went on. I think I ended the show in blackness. Do not go back and watch it. Okay.
All right.
Final thoughts, Skye Haulman.
You know, the final parting thoughts are just like we were talking about. You know, use this time wisely. Connect with people from LinkedIn. You know, don't be shy to reach out to those folks and connect the face with the name and have a connection. I think that's smart. What Becky was saying is the time. If it drags on a little bit longer, I think that's great, Tim. You can catch that. You can catch that. That video or that seminar at another point in time. But that moment that you're with that person, talking with them about a business arrangement or some sort of deal, I mean, that is it then and there in that moment. So, live in the moment, capture that moment.
I totally agree in that. I did that actually. You reminded me of that car conference in June. I was going to go into a session. I'm talking to Colleen at Used Car News. Never made it to the session. Everybody's like, yeah, I was talking to Colleen. Well, I don't remember you being there.
No, you don't stop that conversation. That's a good conversation. You keep going, Jack.
Okay, final thoughts, Becky.
Well, I would just say I'm really looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to meeting lots of people and quite honestly to hearing what everyone has to say. I think the landscape of the business is changing every day, and I'm really looking forward to hearing different perspectives on it and just ideas and information from everyone. And these conferences are just where I gain so much energy from everyone. I love meeting people and building relationships. That's kind of my jam. So I'm excited and looking forward to meeting all of you.
Fantastic. John, final thoughts?
Wear good shoes.
Wait.
Jose, final note. That's probably right.
It's a very long week, so I'm going to go with him on that one where pace yourself. It's really easy to have too many tacos and tequilas, and then, it's an early morning the next day. I come from the East Coast, so it's a 3-hour time change for us. So staying up late, getting up really early, it really messes you up. So have some zinc, some vitamin Z, some magnesium, all your vitamins, whatever they are, and drink your coconut water before you go to bed, so you stay hydrated and ready to go.
Dude, such a good call.
Right? Can you publish that? Can you publish that recipe for us, Jose? I think we could probably all use that.
Ty, we really could have used Jose in Raleigh. I'm just going to leave it there. Whoa.
Well, but here's the thing.
Jump on a bus and get an IV,
Oh my God.
John's right about the shoes, though. No joke, especially for me because I can't stand still that long. Man, he is not kidding about the shoes. Good call.
Actually, yeah,
I would. Hey, it was short, but it was poignant.
I think my
These are
feet were
dead
killing
on.
me. How about at car conference? Those were long walks.
Oh,
God.
God.
Caesars.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, it was
Caesars.
I
horrible.
think I lost
Forever.
5 pounds.
They needed those airport
Yeah.
terminal like people movers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
They
there
did.
he goes. Someone's
Hey, I
gonna
want to say
replay
one.
that.
I got
Yeah.
another last thought. Sorry,
Yeah.
another last thought. Did you guys know this is really weird? But there are people that watch this show, like carrier guys, that are actually coming to these things now because of the show.
I'm so glad you said that. That
Oh,
is
good.
happening.
That is
I know.
well, and then okay, so not just the carrier guys, but we've got like I've talked to a couple people that I won't. Anyway, they're planning on coming because they know us and they know somebody on the screen right now. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll go. So, point being, I like also what Becky said about this pre-energy, and it really is cool. That's a good call, Jay. By the way. So yeah, I forgot to say that. That's my other final thought. It's kind of cool.
It's always good when you have many final thoughts.
Yeah,
Final thought.
thought.
People
That's my
love
last
that
one, I
as you're
promise.
on your way out the door. They're like, really? We're still waiting.
One more. Okay, no more for me. All right, I'm out of here, guys.
No,
Thank you so much.
We're not cutting you off just yet. Darren,
Okay.
final thoughts.
Oh, Darren, yeah.
Yeah, just looking forward to next week, meeting with a lot of people that I've been talking to over the last year and a half and finally getting to meet in person. So it's going to be a great week for us.
It is. It's really cool. Beyond the Zoom call. And Jeremy, final thoughts.
Yeah, we're excited to be out there live, mixing up with everybody again. Excited to learn and grow. Ty, man, I got to say, I'm excited to meet you. You have some kind of energy. I want to see it in person. And everyone else, of course. And then I guess my final thought is happy hour auto transport intel. I have a feeling you're going to get some hot takes.
Oh, my God. I know. Oh, right. This is, yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, I forgot to tell you, I am a hugger. Sorry.
Me too, buddy. We're good.
Oh, good. All right. Well, we're in. Bye.
Okay,
What
so
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Ty.
unless it's live on Auto Transport Intel.
Broadcasted to the whole world. Yeah.
It's bad. You're good, Tim. I like that.
Everybody, thank you so much for taking the time tonight to spend it with me. We're excited, and I think we properly gave that energy justice. So thank you so much for helping me do that.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jay.
As always, appreciate it, Jay.
Safe travels,
everybody.
everybody, and we'll see you soon. All
See you next
right.
week.
Okay. And then there it is. I'm ending the meeting, and they're out of here. That's it. That was Used Car Week Energy with, that was great. That was really, you know what? Thank you, everybody. I want to thank everybody again for taking the time to spend, because I know it's getting late, especially East Coast, and Ty took a long time out of his, there's a networking party going on at Finished Vehicle Logistics. Everybody in the live chat, man, all those super chats, wow. We got John Cochran, Super Dispatch, Mark Rodicke. We've got, who else is there? Seaport Service, Candy, Cars on the Move, Chris Chamberlain, Jose Delgado. Oh, wow. John Robertson. Wow. Unbelievable super chat. And Ron at NYC Traffic Inc. I mean, I don't even know if you can hear above all that racket. The neighbors are like, what is he doing? Okay, listen. Thank you so much for taking the time, joining us on Auto Transport Intel. It's growing, it's happening, there's a lot to talk about and share. I want to thank Black Widow Imaging, I want to thank Superflow Systems, Murphy Auto Transport Services, Auto IMS, and ACV Auctions. Thank you all so much. Again, thank you Bill Zadites of Used Car Week for the invitation. We're excited to be at your conference on Monday, November 15th. I also want to say thank you, Automotive Logistics and Finished Vehicle Logistics and the crew for letting Ty be there. He's there now. We'll be live at Finished Vehicle Logistics tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central Time. And what you can do, I'm just going to point this out. You go to YouTube, right? Go to YouTube. Go to Auto Transport Intel, and it's right here. You can see Finished Vehicle Logistics, and you can click on it, and we'll be live. That's day one. That's tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We will be live at 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be live at noon on Thursday. That's 2 days of Finished Vehicle Logistics. I don't know how in the world I'm going to pull off being at Used Car Week and going live, and now there's ATI Happy Hour on Tuesday. It's going to be off the hook, but we're going to do it somehow. So we're lucky to be on this journey. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Everybody stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we see you tomorrow. Let me know how I can help you. Send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. Follow the podcast. Let us know what we can do for you. We're connecting dealers, auctions, carriers, and tech, OEMs, etc., and more. Let us know how it can help you. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Good night. Here comes the car hauler.